Okay, so to determine the inverse matrix of this matrix, we have to select our empty range first of all. Empty range should be of 6 by 6 cells. Okay, then we use the function mobr from the words матрица обратная, do equal and mobr and select our matrix, then press F2 and Ctrl Shift Enter, and we have already obtained the transposed matrix of this one. Mobr is the matrix in the -1 degree. Transposed matrix is the matrix of t degree. Okay, so then we have to determine the product of our transposed matrix by the y values. We have to select our transposed matrix. We have no, not this one, but this. We have to select our transposed matrix in our formula and the y values. So let's try. But you have to know that only one column of y values and only 6 rows of X transposed matrix. So our final matrix will be of 1 column and 6 rows. So let's do it. Умножь select X transposed matrix, semicolon, select our Y matrix, then press F2 and simultaneously Ctrl Shift Enter. Okay, we have some mistake. Let's try one more time. Умножь X transposed semicolon and Y. F2, Ctrl Shift Enter simultaneously. And we have already obtained the product of X transposed matrix and Y matrix. Then our final stage of this part of this work to determine the A values. To determine the A values, we have to multiply our inverse matrix product. We have to determine the product of our inverse matrix and product of X transposed by Y matrix. So we have just to multiply our X. We have to multiply our inverse matrix and Y values. We use the function умножь as well. But note that there are only one column of this matrix and 6 rows of this matrix. So our final matrix will be of 1 column and 6 rows. So let's begin. Умножь x transposed by y, F2, and Ctrl-Shift-Enter. So we have already obtained the A values. For more convenience and for your understanding, these A values, we have already obtained these values. These A values. This is the inverse matrix of the product of our transposed matrix and x values. This is this part of the equation. This x transpose matrix by y values is the second part of this equation. Okay. And A values is the product of this part and this part. Okay. Our next step is to determine the multiple regression coefficient, R squared. To determine it, we have to know the actual y values. We can just copy these ones. We also have to know theoretical y values. We have to know the expression in the numerator, xy minus theoretical value. This is theoretical value, and this difference should be of squared. And in denominator, xy minus and denominator, the y values minus y squared values, minus y average values. So, theoretical value, this difference for calculation of the numerator and this difference for calculation of the denominator. For numerator this, for denominator this. The average value is calculated as the value of the value by the function through much. Okay, so let's try. To determine theoretical value, we have to use this formula. This formula. A0 plus A1x1 plus ANXM. So, it's not a problem. A0. Don't forget to fix plus A1 fix by x1 plus A2 fix multiplied by x2 plus A3 fixed multiplied by that plus fix